Guy's doing an excellent job of posing his upper body. Lower body's not posed as well, and it's also not as filled out. But could he have a classic physique? Well, if we look at him from the side, we can see we have a good set of kind of the chest shoulder. He's got a little bit lower of a chest. He's got a somewhat shorter torso, maybe medium, a little bit longer shoulders. And you can see that the shoulders are very well filled out, very round. Then if we look at the shape and the structure of kind of the rest of the arm, we kind of see the funnel. We don't necessarily have as much thickness. And then whenever we come down to the forearms, we're also not too thick as well. So a lot of the mass is more so up top right here. We're seeing a lot of the shoulder, okay? We don't necessarily see a crazy amount of abdominals because we don't have kind of that thickness appearance from the obliques yet. And we also don't really have any of the abdominal thickness, but he is really doing a vacuum. Generally, with the vacuum pose, though, you have to be significantly leaner to really pull in that waist. So I would encourage him, let's get some thicker abdominals, because if we look at the way that your structure is built, you have really good shoulders and you also have really good lat. Like, look at these things. You got more medium hips, not super wide, not super narrow, relatively wider shoulders, but then it's the lats, like just a very good V taper. And you can see that the arms are absolutely getting out-angled by that V taper because he has such good development in the lats. And they're pretty low. They have a very good, straight, round muscle belly. Like, they're filling out the space relatively well. So whenever I look at this physique, I see good rear delts, I see good shoulders, I see a good V taper, I see a moderately narrow waist. And then looking at the front, we have a good shoulder and a good chest. Well, brother, if you were to ask me, I think that the aesthetics are absolutely coming and you can do what you want. If we could pull up the abdominal thickness and we could get that shredded, this would be a very cool look. And then your legs don't have to fill out too much because he is a taller. Instead, we would just have the tall, long legs as the aesthetic. And then all of this would just be stacked. Biggest thing would be the arms and the legs. Getting that ratio with the waist, that is the hardest part about having a truly classic physique. Let me know if you agree.